Greetings, music technology students. This video tutorial will assist you in completing your transcription of the Schumann String Quartet. So once you have put in everything to open the score, you can click on the Speedy entry tool. We're starting with a 16th rest. Click enter. And then we're going to 16th notes. And all you have to do is just type in, using your keyboard, the letter that corresponds to the note. Then we change the note value for the next measure. And then again. You can also play this on the piano. So use the Speedy entry and then you just, or simple entry even, and just play it on the piano. It already has the MIDI hookup set for you. Okay, so a few tools I need to show you. You need to use dynamics in this assignment. So you select your dynamic tool or the expression tool. You come to where you want to place it and you double click and you'll get all of these different expressions. Click on dynamics and we're starting here with the piano and then double click that. And you can see it right there. And just like everything else, you can use your selection tool to select it and move it if it's not exactly where you want it. We also have slurs again with this assignment. So remember that you want to click on the note it starts on and then make sure that it highlights to the note that it's going to, like that. And you just do that over and over again. Whoops. Again, make sure the note that you're going to also highlights. Okay. There's also a tie tool down here, and what that does is when you put in a note, it'll tie towards the next note. So we'll say it goes G. And then if you don't want the next note to tie again, you unclick the tie, and there you've got a tied note. You can also just use the slur tool. I actually usually use the slur tool because I feel like it's easier and faster. I recommend inputting all of the notes first and then going back and adding all of the expressive material. I also want to show you how to do a double dot. You'll see in the assignment that you have some double dotted notes. So for example, you have a double dotted eighth note. So if we put in an eighth note, okay, and then actually we're going to make it a dotted eighth note, and then immediately hit the period on your keyboard and you get a double dot. Also with rest, you're going to have a dotted 16th rest. You can just use the dot from here and the 16th from there to achieve that. Another thing that you'll notice as you look at the score is that when the second violin enters, it is a duplication of the first two measures of the first violin, which is very, very easy. Just selection tool. Oops. You can just drag it down. And it copies it. Now, of course, you're going to have to go back in and fix some of these slurs. But you can just delete the one that's there. You will also be using Crescendo and Diminuendo, and again, that's going to be under your expression tool. Again, just double click where you want it. And as you click through, there's all manner of things here that you can use. But for the crescendo and diminuendo shapes, you'll want to come over here to the Smart Shape tool. And so here's crescendo. So you're going to double click and hold and pull it over. Let me show that again. Just come to where you want it. You're going to double click and hold and then pull. Same thing with the diminuendo. Double click and hold and then pull. Double click and hold and then pull. You are also going to need to use a Tenuto marking. So we're going to go to our expression tool. You'll place it on the note that you want it. Double click. And as you click through here, you are not going to find the letters for the Tenuto. However, you can create your own. So you can put it in any of these categories. I'm going to put it in expressive text. Create expressive text, and just as we see it in the score, just TEN period. You can fill out a description if you'd like to, but it's not necessary. And there it is, and you can assign it. And you can see it right there. Now obviously, as always, you can move this to above and below, however you want it to appear in the score. So that is a tutorial for all of the tools that you'll be using for this assignment. If you get into the assignment and discover that you don't know how to do something, send me an email and I can make a quick tutorial or just answer it via email. Good luck!